Hey, you guys. I just read an article in the magazine that really was like kind of weird for me. And the article was titled with Are Vegans Stupid by Choice? And I was thinking about that, and I was even talking, with other people about that subject. And it's like the article like implies that it has to be that vegans are really missing a lot of very important vitamins that can only be produced by animal surpluses, and of course this is like a theory that I say okay, whatever. um, but it also like in a subtle way implies that because of the lack of things that they are not getting from animal products, that yeah, I don't even know how to say it properly because it was a little bit like weird that it says that vegans are like sublimating and reducing their own ability to really think straight and logically and clear because of the missing carbohydrates and proteins and everything that the nuclear information transforming in the brain. I know how it sounds. Sounds a little bit weird, but it was something about that. That the cells within the brain cannot, produce that much energy anymore to really send out the informations right. I know I found it a little bit ridiculous, but in a way, I was talking to my wife about that, and she said, it's not that much about what they're missing in their body. It's more about that it's not really like a very ideology. It's more fashion now. It's really getting fashion with all these YouTube videos like this one, yeah, or like at Twitch or social medias that people are like, "Hi, look, I'm giving up on any kind of animal products, and I'm so cool, I'm so fashion," and yeah, I guess she's right a bit that people are not, believing anymore like it was like 10 years ago or something, that it's really like barbaric to eat animal products or to eat animals. But in the same way, I have to say it's, yeah, we're carnivores. And yes, I'm eating meat and I'm eating animal products. And I know in a moral way, it can be like seen a little bit like it's immoral, but at the same time, um, isn't it immoral too that we, dry up the earth, you know, with all the crops and planting, and already got disasters from that, the soya overproduction that really caused the hunger in the world really growing up and rising. So they reduced it even, in fact, again, because it was just too much. Um, so I think, I don't know if you can really say that vegans are stupid by choice, it's like, but I can see a lot of going, yeah, going on, between the two sides of the story. And I really think you shouldn't do that because out of a fashion. No, you should do that because you're really convinced that it's better for your body and that you're really eating animals and meat and animal product because you find it barbaric. But out of fashion and like to be hip or cool, to be a hipster, I don't think that is the right way. because then you really don't stay to that ground. Because what you're going to do, if it's going to be very fashion again, like to eat meat in a very different way, and oops, oh my god, well, okay, something different. Then maybe you go back to eat meat and stuff. So, what kind you're gonna do? If you go on with that fashion thing, about being vegan. And I really have to say, what I find most disturbing, and that gives me again the idea, maybe they are, or sometimes they act in a way stupidly, or some are just ignorant. But there are these food Nazis out there, like really, hey, if you do that, you're a very, very bad person, and why you're not seeing what you're doing, and you're really treating the animal bad and all this stuff. I think it's by your own choice what you do, and you shouldn't judge somebody by doing that, and you shouldn't, like say that you're a very bad person and you go to hell and whatever you're going to read sometimes, in the comments of these videos. So this word food Nazi already, is like viral because of the very aggressive way that people approach if they're, want to, just follow that way. At the job place that I work with, there was a very young girl. It was like, I don't know, 19 or 20 something. And we were, in the job place eating stuff, and I got there some bonies. And she was like, really, oh, please take that off here. Oh, I cannot stand that smell. I cannot eat it. And I was like, excuse me, this is here, especially the place for eating. And I was like, can you please be so kind and not being so rude to me. I'm just eating my thing and do this. And no, what you're doing is really far off limits. And oh my God, I think I have to throw up. And I was like, hey, you were like 5 or 6 meters away from me. So come on. And that, I think it's like overreacting, and I don't know. So, what do you think? Is the article right to say that vegans are stupid by their own choice? I don't agree with that title, and I don't agree what the article implies to say. Was from a Man magazine. Maybe that tells everything. I don't know, but as I say, there are some theories out there. What I don't like is the aggressive food Nazis who are really, like judging you by that. And it's an endless story. You can talk about this in very different subjects. I just, wanted to reflect what I just read, and wanted to share it with you guys. Oh my God, I'm so weird. But whatever. Okay. Still have a nice day. Follow your own way, and as long as you don't interfere with the right of other beings, I think you're doing good. Bye.